Destiny's Dream, off to a magnificent start. Bookies are nervous. Shining Cherub is also in the run. Nocturnal Rider in second place. Then Tricky Pathler. Beauty's Suspicion in fourth place. Toe to toe with Hungry Chorus. Still going, it's Destiny's Dream. Cash Harrible wants the front, pushing hard in front of Beauty's Suspicion. Free Dancer next, fighting for position with Shining Cherub. Counting down the course, it's Destiny's Dream. Cash Harrible in second, just behind, it's Beauty's Suspicion. London behind, it's Free Dancer, contending with Shining Cherub. Is coming home with a rush.
Finishing on a high note. That's what the paper said of your grandfather's final victory. And it was well deserved. But I was there. I knew the reason he did was for the thrill, the sport, and especially family. Your father was already comfortable in his own saddle and making a name for himself. But when your proud grandfather strolled on the stage, leaving him alone in the sun, oh, he took off like an untamed wind. But then, of course, we know how hard it was on the family. But your grandfather took it the hardest. For all his achievements, in the end, he considered himself a failure. I still believe in your family's legacy, despite everything. If you could, if you would be persuaded, please come back. I believe together we can return this homestead to the height of its glory days. Yours faithfully, Francis Kwan.
It's a pretty awesome beginning to a game, gotta admit. I hit home. It's cool. You get to pick like your ranch name and logo to start the game. It's a nice jam they got playing in the background to start this too. I like the vibe. So that's a cool one too. I like that logo. That art's really nice. So I think that one. Oh, you can change the art, the color too. Oh, that's cool. the shape of it. So I like the mountain probably the best. This one's a close second. And I also like the dog one, of course. I'm gonna go with the mountain. And then I like this one here. So that one's a good one. Third from the left. Okay, so the fourth from the left is my favorite so far. Gosh, they're all cool, aren't they? Kind of has a nice touch to it. I like that one too. It's a clean look with the dog. I'm normally not a fan of pink, but it has a nice kind of like sundown look to it. That one looks pretty badass. So that one's really cool. I think it fits the shape of the logo really well. Alright, I'm going to go with that one. But I want to change the name. Hey, Colin, how you doing, bud? You having a good night? I'm trying a new game, and I guess the first thing they have you do is pick a name and like a logo for your. It's kind of like a horse racing game. So you can pick different shapes and like for your little kind of icon here. So I'm going to name it Lark Gulch. They're just trying something different tonight. Don't really play Marvel Strike Force, and I just got done with my stuff. But for the weekends, there's not as much to do in the game, so I'm just kind of dabbling with some other games that I thought were kind of unique and looked like they were interesting. And yeah, so I've never played this. Stables. It already feels like a new beginning. Let's head to the stables to meet our stable manager, Sophie. I got a couple other games too, so this is your speed. I'll be probably about every 30 minutes or an hour, depending on if I like these or if they're. I'll probably be switching to a new one. Completely different style games. And the next one I think I'm going to play tonight is a space game, and then called. I think I had it in the title, and then the last one I forgot what it's called. Infinitum Lacrosse. I get Lacrosse. And the last one is Lionheart Tactics, which I've played before, but I haven't played for over a year. And I want to see if they've made any changes or updates to the game, so I'll be playing that one. Let's get straight to it and grab a horse from the market. Let's do it. So how much? I got 5,000 silver. So I can buy his Jules Limit. Sprint Energy, so it looks like Jules Limit is 1 point better. I doubt it matters right now. past art. So I guess I'll do, if I know any different, let's do Jules Limit. Cool. Oh boy. So I'm not familiar with horse terminology whatsoever. I think a mare is a boy horse, but I do not know the verb. And I want to say a mare is a boy horse. We'll find out. Sweet. Cool. Goals. Okay, I was just looking for you. There's a race at the local track we should enter. Let's pick out some new jockey silks for our ranch. Buy a horse, choose jockey silks, and complete a race. Dang, they're not wasting any time. We're going to get right to a race. So I get to pick my jockey colors now. This is one goofy looking motherfucker. Let's get to it. All right, C. Ruda. Oh, I can change their name too. General. Oh, it was a girl? Or I can't tell these guys are girls. That looks like a girl, but it could be a guy. So usually, the smaller the jockey, the better. But who knows? Maybe I don't know. I'm kind of feeling the Asian guy, because the starter guy that brought me along here with the cool story was last name Quan. So I'm feeling about going that way. I think I'm going to go with Quan. I say Quan, but who knows? All right, General. We're going to name it after the Quan Jr., the guy that brought me to the homestead. All right, then silks. Yeah, let's change these colors. Whew, that is. Okay, I don't hate that. Hate that. So let's find a color scheme I don't hate to start with. I guess they're meant to be flamboyant, aren't they? So far, that's the winner there. That one's not. I don't know, it's pretty bright, but they're all supposed to be bright, I guess. It's pretty basic. It seems like very traditional. I don't know what's particularly traditional, but that seems like it would be. So Jamaica, Jamaica. All right, so Quan Jr., what do you think, bud? I need some tips here. I think I'm feeling this color pattern the most. Oh, I like that one. I'm probably gonna go checkered. I do like the checkered. Not feeling the bumblebee thing. That's not bad. It's kind of cool. I don't mind that. I like this one too. Hard now. Hard now. No. It's very military. All right. Taking tips. Help me out here. So I think I'm going to go checkered. Gonna go checkered. And then see if I like any other. That's kind of cool there. Very Jamaica. What was the other one I liked? Was it this guy? It's kind of bland. I think it was this one. That's kind of cool too. Now let's do this one. Hey Sergeant Salamander, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're having a good night. Mixing it up here with a little horse racing. Never played this before, so bear with me. 3 Oaks rookie, hop 2. Here we go. Got a horse race on our hands. Cost 1,050 chances of chance of 1,050. Entry fee is 150. Doing well, bud. I'm just kind of having some fun, trying some different games out tonight. So here's my first race coming up. Before a race, it's a good idea to view your horse's preferences. So he wants me to drag these out. Select a horse. Jules Limit has a middle pack position preference, meaning she likes to be among the pack. Okay. So I'm looking for position, and she's better on firm surfaces rather than like sand, I guess. Okay. Alright, back. Cool. Equip skills to improve your horse. Odds 9.7 to 1. Man, they don't like me. Supersonic Staircase is the leader. Oh, alright, select horse. 1 energy, so I guess I can do like 10 races. Here we go. Drawing gate. Win more items and silver by placing first. I don't know how to start, so does it run or do I have to hit something? Oh boy.
They're ready to go at 3 Oaks. Punters hoping for a comfortable win for the favourite, Supersonic Staircase. Jules Limit hoping for an upset.
So I'm Jules Limit. I bought the horse, I haven't changed the name yet. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, tap. Okay, so I have to tap that thing, I guess. Oh, they bumped me. Get into preferred position to change to charge sprint. Okay, so I then try to save up sprint for the final stretch. All right, so let's give me some tips.
Pounding down the course, it's Jules South. Arrow Bluff in second position. Jules would be happier from Supersonic Staircase.
How do I get in there?
Jules South in first position. Crowd Confidence wants the front. A length behind, it's Arrow Bluff. Just behind, it's Jules Limit.
All right. Yeah, it's a mobile game. First time playing it, so it's a little getting used to everything. It wants me to stay in this kind of bar. Oh, I don't have much sprint left. Looks like I got third. First race, got a third. I got bumped in the beginning, so I think that cost me because I had to use like a lot of my sprint to catch back up to my position. I think if you bump into the horses, it slows you down. So I need to figure that out. For stream, you mean? Or is it interesting to watch? I haven't. Hopefully this isn't too boring for you guys. Let me max this screen out for you guys. There we go. Cool. Yeah, something completely different. Oh, third isn't bad? Yeah. Oh, cool. So I got some, actually made money on that. AR snapshot. I'll do that later. Oh. I'll do all this up later. I want to hop out of the app right now. Yeah, buddy. All right, good work. Let's see what we earn for completing that goal. All right, so I bought a horse and then I just ran him in a race. So this first goals. Everyone has to start somewhere. A great result for our first outing. Want to complete at higher levels, we need to train our horses. Horses gain experience through racing, which allows them to be trained. Let's go meet our new training manager, Trent. TJ, Mr. Kwan hired me to. What happened to Trenton? Trenton goes by TJ? I'm confused already. So Trenton, something Trenton Johnson, Trenton J, whatever. Kwan hired me to get the training program back on track. Let's head to the training facilities. So I need to train a horse in speed, train a horse in sprint energy, then train acceleration. All right, giddy up. Trade requires items, but we're missing the one we need. Let's try the market to see what's available. Market's up here. Hard hat. +1 basic seed speed feed. Speed feed. You need to give this little dog speed feed. Trent TJ James. Alright, that makes sense now. A speed feed item. Perfect. Let's go back and trade speed. Close. And then train for 5 minutes. We don't have time to waste. TJ, darn right, buddy. Every time you train, Jules limit gets stronger. Let's train their other stats. Cool. Okay. Acceleration. Train. So I can skip it. Cool. Let's upgrade your acceleration so our trainers can work with better horses. I think I did that. So I did speed, did acceleration, sprint energy, skip. Not enough XP. Okay, I only did the sprint energy. I get it. Done. All right, so they're all level 2. All right, collect. All right, the basics of that's the basics of training. Remember, we've got to keep training our horses to compete at higher levels. Got it. We're off to a good start, but there's more to do. All right, TJ, lead the way, buddy. Location unlocks Selwell Meadows, so I guess it's another race course. Silver conversion and market ratio 1 to 15. I guess you can convert silver to gold. Alright, rather than buying horses, can you get our own team going? We'll need a foaling stall for that. Add a full stall, buy a horse stall, breed a horse. Okay. So we're going to do that. Alright, full stalls allows you to breed new horses. Breed horse. Let's browse the available studs to find the best pairing for your mare. Oh, so mare's female. I totally got that wrong. Ha! I thought mares were male for some reason. Alright, so studs are male, mares are female. Got it. I'm breeding. Parents affect the grade chance preferences and look of their offspring. Right, do I have options here? Alright, cost 10 gold to change. I think I'll get better ones later on, so there's no use wasting this currency. Gold? Okay, it's called gold. Yeah, also I'll just do that. Oh, I can change on here. Never mind. No stud yet. Breeding with your own stud provides the best value. Via stallings details in your stables to set it for breeding. Okay, so I like the look of this horse. And they're all cool, but whatever. Comic Accident, that's a funny name. Philosophical Chronicle. The first one costs more. Oh, he's got higher stats. And he likes to run up front, so let's do that one. Jules limit Comic Accident. It's free, so we'll skip and get a little foaling going. Little Horsey. That's the name I'm familiar with. So fillies, I guess, are young female horses, I guess. And then mares are an adult female horse, I guess. I gotta learn this language. Skip to mare instant or care for full. Unlocks at prestige 6. Okay, so I guess you can like build them up and then get their stats going while they're developing, but at first you have to just skip. Interact with your foal and get stat bonus points. Speed, sprint energy, acceleration, potential stat bonus. So if you build them up at prestige 6, you can increase their stats over time. Okay, I got it. You need new horse stalls. Add more stalls. Cool. Horse stalls. Build. Love Canary. That's the name of the new horse. That's funny. All right. So she's a second grade horse rather than first, so I can just level them up higher. Ready to upgrade the full wing. Let's do it, mate. Full stalls. Upgrade. Upgrade. Yep. Breed faster by 5%. I think that'll be advantageous later. Alright, so the story. Complete all those. Sophie Martin. Horses are up on their feet so quick. It took a year for my kid. Cool. I'm pretty happy with our first breeding result. We're already producing better horses. We need those high and grade horses if we're going to compete internationally. I like to complete locally. How about that? All right. We need to let people know we've got the ranch up and running again. How about some advertising? Years ago and nearly broke my back. Still, I didn't want to give up. Sorry, Sophie. That sucks. To help with income, I've restarted the grazing business we used to run. We'll get periodic payments that we can collect from the homestead. Collect income from the homestead. Okay. Show me where. Easy enough. Do I upgrade this? I guess I should do it when it tells me on the tutorial that it's time. It's a decent start, but soon we'll need to fund some substantial expansions. Yeah, makes sense. Remember to keep collecting income from the homestead to help pay for everything that needs to be done. Got it. Alright, we're starting to make an impression on the local scene. Let's build off that success. Let's enter 2 more races and see how we do. Run 1,400 meter over multiple races. What's this one? Upgrade speed. The homestead. Okay. Upgrade homestead storehouse to level 2. Let's get the income one going. Income storehouse. Nope. Thanks, Sergeant. Hope you have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll catch you next week. Take care, man. All right, and so how do I upgrade these things? Storehouse, upgrade. Skip that one. Cool. And then I think I need to upgrade. Yep, this one. Got it. So the ranch is making more now. Alright. Oh, apparently that's the it's the homes there now. Well, I don't like the race anymore. All right, let's get to racing. Let's run a race. Unlock Sewell Meadows Apprentice. I feel like I'm still a rookie, but let's not be shy. 350 entry fee. So who am I racing here? Am I racing the horse 2? Horse 1? Ooh, Jules Limit. Oh, so Jules Limit's the TG's pick. Yeah, so I might have to re-race them to get stronger. So she's level 2. But Love Canary's 1. I think we're gonna. I'll race her, but I think I need to get the other one up and running. Oh man, I got the best odds to win? What the heck? I don't know how that happened. This is only my second race. Alright, I can remember the starting thing. 3. Oh boy. I wonder if you can like crash and get kicked off your horse in this.
Jules Limits looking to make bookies unhappy. They're ready and away. Jules Limits is off to a fabulous start. Hunters will be happy with themselves early. Lux Sunday is also in the firing line. Holly Hawks Boost once again in the front spot. Travelling on the rails, it's Ghost's Litter, sparring with Marmalade's Mistake. Closely followed by Abrasive Suspicion, trying to beat back Jules Limit. 800 hours, it's Holly Hawks Boost, followed by Ghost's Litter. Abrasive Suspicion is coming with a huge run. Jules Limit pushing past horses, pushing hard in front of Jules Limit. At the 600-meter mark, it's Holly Hawks Boost. Ghost's Litter in second. A length away, it's Abrasive Suspicion. Jules Limit getting eager. Next, it's Lux Sunday. 400 to race, it's Holly Hawks Boost. Ghost's Litter in second spot. 1 length away, it's Abrasive Suspicion. Jules Limit travelling on the outside. At the top of the straight, it's Holly Hawks Boost. Jules Limit in sixth spot on their back.
Oh no! I don't have any sprint left. Oh jeez, I got hosed.
Marmalade's Mistake in eighth position. 5 lengths behind it. Jules Limit. Holly Hawks Boost
Woo.
wins. Just leading. Ghost's Litter
I didn't even make the top 6.
third.
Last. Oh no. I wonder if I got like position to get in front of the other horses to slow them down so they have to like bump me or move to the side. And I was supposed to win that. Not even close. Secured a sponsor, +1 speed feed, watch the video. No, because I don't want you guys to have to watch videos. No thanks. Level 3. All right, so I'll get her to level 3, but I'm going to start training up my higher horse. So I want to race with view offer, ends in 23 hours. So this is probably like a paid offer to buy a better horse. Yeah, kind of cool looking horse though. Power and Pride. All right, update, quick ride and skills. What's this? Open fields and wild woodlands await. Quick ride is a new limited time mode, which can be accessed from the main hub. Saddle up and discover in quick ride. You can free roam and explore the outer edges of your ranch. It's kind of cool. Okay, we'll probably do that at some point. So I want to do a race, and I want to race my service hard. What's this? Race 2, race 1, and 3 wins. Requirements, level 1 horse. I guess it's a longer run. I think I'll stick with race 1 for now until I win it, and then I'll start moving up. But I just want to level up my new foal, or filly rather. And get, because she's got a higher star, so I think she'll start advancing higher. So I'm going to start ranking her up. Love Canary has a front pack position preference. This affects where they like to race the pack. Got it. Alright, let's boogie.
Excitement building here at Three Oaks. Adventurous Attack, the one to beat. Love Canary, hoping to put in a good showing today. They're away. Love Canary began very speedily. Oh, the favourites missed the jump. Love Canary leading the race. Wide centre on the fence, trying to fend off customary charity. And then it's Candy Chemical, grappling with perfect edge. Big Baby in sixth, stride for stride with Adventurous Attack. With 600 metres to go, it's Love Canary. Customary charity in second spot, trying to keep on. Wide centre, going hammer and tongs with Adventurous Attack. Continuing around the track, it's Love Canary. Adventurous Attack picks up the bit. Customary charity putting on the pressure. Neck and neck with wide centre. 300 to run, it's Love Canary. Adventurous Attack gathering momentum. Putting in a strong bid with wide centre. Going back to the top with customary charity. Love Canary in good position. Wide centre on the fence.
Oh, I'm gonna win! I think I got it. Yeah. Sweet. Won my first race. That's sweet. Oh yeah. Love Canary. We got one. There you go, sweet. You know, you back. Alright, it's most of never seen a horse race like Love Canary before. Perfect, but yeah, I don't want to watch the video. Oh. Sweet. Alright, so I guess I did the 2 races, so I'll accept his thing. I think the competition's pretty. Let's keep it up. Cool. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Alright, before I train your horses any further, we should clean up our facilities. Upgrade speed. Alright, gotta upgrade the 3 to level 2. Upgrade. Skip. Got it. Skip. Alright, that's the last one. I know we've only just started cleaning up, but I can already see this place charm. We'll get your horses trained up and ready just like in the glory days. That's right, TJ. Show me the way, buddy. New customization options available. I can hire a race jockey now. Okay, What happens to Quan Jr. if I hire a new race jockey? What happens to Quan Jr.? Oh, daily board. Okay, cool. Yeah. Not quite yet. It's still like 5 minutes of the game. There's still plenty we can do. 3 Oaks, let's try our hands against better competition. Place first at 3 Oaks Race 2. Exclude events. Quan is pushing it. I've hired some new trainers. Let's get them started on our horses. Train a horse to level 3 speed. Yep, let's do that. I gotta train my Love Canary here. Alright, so she's at, I think it's level 2. Skip. I was training the acceleration up there. Alright, I think I need to upgrade. Speed up upgrade. Watch video, complete now. Okay, now let's wait 10 minutes. Can I do acceleration? And I'm missing a screw for sprint energy, which is the one I think I need the most. I should have saved something for that, but hopefully I'll get some new stuff. I've been saving something for you to make our horses better. Let's take a look. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to get new skills. Skills provide unique benefits to our horses. Here are 2 skills as a gift. Thanks, Sophie. Which is the name of my dog. 25% bonus silver. Cool. Alright, skills provide unique benefits to horses. Increase performance, earnings, or other characteristics. Some skills can only be applied to specific horses or take effect in certain races. Skills have limited uses and are only consumed when entering a race they match. Okay. So they're not like passive abilities that they go away after a certain amount of time. Skills are available in different qualities. Higher qualities increase the effect. Got it. Cool. Alright, I thought she said 2, I only see 1. So charge 4 sprint units. Oh, this one's important. 45% faster sprint charge rate. That's what I keep running out of. So there's quite a bit. Okay. Go back for now. Oh, I actually wanted to equip something to her. This horse doesn't meet the skill requirement. How rude. Alright, so can I complete one of these? I guess not. Upgrade homestead to 3, storehouse to 3. Cool. Oh, I don't want to use screws though. I don't want to use screws. I'm gonna back out. So this quick ride thing. Right through the rolling hills with your favorite horses. Discover the outer edges of your ranch. Open fields and wild woodlands. The quick ride mode will be available for a limited time. 3 minutes. Yeah, I can try it. I need to get used to like turning with the horses. And like, because on the racetrack it doesn't really want to like move left to right as much. Okay. How do you gallop? Go. Speed up. Alright, so I just do that. Alright, we'll try here. The turning is a little... Okay, so I can grab it from anywhere. I think. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Go the other direction, buddy. Buddy. I think it wants me to do it on the phone. I'm not sure. So the thumb might be more responsive. Okay, right there. It's kind of hard to turn and speed up at the same time. Start slowing down. I could probably do it on the thumb, because like 2 hands. It doesn't like the WAS keys for the keyboard. What's going on over here? I think it's just a loop. Alright, try your little butt this way. Here we go. Nope. This is harder than it looks, I promise. Watch the tree. I'm kind of tempted to like run into something though and see what happens. I can't imagine it's gonna like throw you off your horse, but I'm kind of tempted to try that. Like, will she jump something? No. Okay, so it's just kind of, yeah, that's what I figured. It's just gonna kind of bump you around. Yeah, won't let you run into water either. Alright, come that way. Alright, so let me try this on the phone and see if it's better to race. Yeah, it's better to race actually holding the phone, because I can actually steer and run at the same time. Oh, slow down. And I think what I'm doing is in the race, I'm not following the rails much. I need to stay on that inside rail and turn with it. I think I've been letting it turn with me, but I'm taking the outside, and it's kind of a wider circumference. It's kind of cool. It helps you get used to steering doing this. It's kind of weird that it has time limits on that. There must be some reason why they do it that way, but it's still fun to do that. 20 cash payouts. Thank you. Thank you. Daily. The daily board contains challenges and tasks from the community. Complete them for useful rewards. Trade 2x basic sprint feed items. Do I have 2 basics? So you can trade. You got 2, right? Sell a horse with a middle position preference. Gosh, I don't want to sell anything so far. Collect 4 income payouts from the homestead. Collected a couple, but all right. I don't want to sell a horse quite yet. So let's check back on the goals. Okay, let's work on those already. Upgrade a full saddle to tier 3 by a horse stall. One hard hat, I don't have it, so I can't do that. Add full stall. I gotta back out. I gotta get some more gear. Alright, so I think I'm going to do another race. And TJ's pick is 3 Oaks. TJ, I like your thinking, buddy. Let's do race number 2 with Love Canary. Oh, he picked Love Canary. Yes, that's what I thought. After one race, she would start being higher in stats. Select a jockey. Oh my gosh! Star Club, best odds. Fee is 1 goal. Take the reins. Oh, so I can simulate the race with a higher jockey. for a gold fee, or else I can run it. I still want to run it, just because later, you know, I might hire somebody. But buy and equip. No. Racing's kind of like half the fun right now. So until you're like doing a ton of these, I'll simulate at some point. But for now, I just want to race them. Oh, I guess you can press the button to skip that. Okay. I forget I'm doing it on the phone. I gotta move towards the rail.
There's the race moves on. It's Love Canary. All picture in second place. On their back is Chunk Confetti. A length behind it's Prancing Ammonite. Love Canary maintaining the prime spot. All picture scraping the paint off the rails. Then Chunk Confetti. 2 lengths away it's Prancing Ammonite. Toe to toe with Local Deck.
So I haven't sprinted at all yet, which is good. Nice. So I should have looked behind me to see what the gap was. But it looks like 2 seconds behind me, so I won by a pretty good margin. Cool. That was fun. Alright, so I got a piece of steel, which is kind of a weird thing, but I guess you just need certain rewards. Alright, so I got a safety hat, so that was needed for something else. What an exceptional result. It feels great to be back in the racing game. Sure does, Francis. Sure does, buddy. And when I say back, I mean for the first time. Alright, so I got lumber, another safety equipment, and steel, which I think I need a screw too, but so what gives a screw? Okay, these give screws. Hardware, I guess. Some out-of-town families want to camp in the field. Why don't we build a camping ground? Upgrade homestead, income to level 3, storehouse to level 3. Regional racer. Based on our performance at Three Oaks, we've been invited to race at regionals. We're getting excited. Place first at Sowell Meadows, race 1. Okay, and that would give me a hardware. Let me try this one. I don't know either of those. Okay, so I'll wait. Then let me go back. How do I get back to my stables? Manage stables. Growing stall. Skills customization. So how much are these? Charge 4 sprint units. 50 gold. Strong starter, 3 uses. So I'll wait. I should be able to get more of these somewhere else. So I'll just hang tight until I get something else. Oh, you can buy them with silver? Never mind. I'll buy some with silver. Alright. 4% chance. Oh no, that's gold. Is it all gold? Yeah, it's all gold. Alright, I'll hold off on that. Manage stables. That's kind of cool. It shows you how they performed right here in the stables. Let's get to work on that full stall so we can breed our own team. Full stalls. Upgraded. Oh, I have what I need now. Cool. So I'll be done in 10 minutes. And then where's TJ? I need to get back to TJ stuff. Complete upgrade. Yeah, it's here. So I'm missing screws. Go to market. See if we can buy some hardware. 500 gold. Ooh, baby. Can't afford that. What are these roses? Roses? What are roses for? Like, get them from winning stuff? Squeaky Sniffle. Kind of cool looking horse. By lumber, you have 3 basic tack, 3 in stock. You have 3. Maybe it's good by that. Get silver, so that's a conversion rate. So you can transfer silver to gold. Okay. Alright, so I need a screw. There was one of these goals that gave screws, so I think I need to race again. I need to get first in the Silver Soul Meadows race. I can't remember if it was second or first. I think it was. Goals. Story. That was race 2. Race 1. Okay, it's race 1. I need to get first. Let's do it, buddy. Giddy up. Love Canary it is. Best odds 2.7. Better odds than me riding? Quan Jr.? Are you kidding? No. Come on, Quan Jr. Let's show these fools. Alright. Giddy up.
Horses and jockeys ready for the off at Sil Meadows. High hopes for the favourite, Love Canary.
Love Canary. Right.
Gates are open and they're off. And the favourite is driving the pace right from the go.
Moving
Right
over.
there is Raindrops 13th. Love Canary is still in first position.
This is weird. This is
Inside is Outrageous Maker. Raindrops 13th, pressuring just behind. Just in front of Opportunity Car from World's Animal.
turn,
Love
turn,
Canary in the lead.
turn.
Outrageous
Turn.
Maker overtaking.
Turn.
Disputing with Complicated Countess. Just behind it's Raindrops 13th. A length away it's Opportunity.
So it doesn't seem to want to let me turn as easily as I'm trying to. Maybe some of these are.
Race continues with
Oh, they're all on my right. That's why it's not letting me go.
Outrageous Maker in second position. Complicated Countess in third place. Just has a margin over Raindrops 13th. At the 500 pole, it's Love Canary. Outrageous Maker wants the front. Being pushed by Complicated Countess, followed by Valentine's Order. Continuing around the track, it's Love Canary.
Again, towards the sprint.
In second, just has a margin over Valentine's Order. And then it's Outrageous Maker.
So sprint's coming up.
As they come towards the line, it's Love Canary.
See how much sprint I have, I don't know.
Second position, 1 length away, it's Valentine's Order.
I think I got it. Pulling away. Nailed it. So racing from the front, I'm finding, you know, I've only done a few of these, but is easier for a new rider. What's up with first? Barely paid more than second. We gotta talk to these judges. So I'm going to keep working her up. Maybe got some rewards to collect from those goals. All right, yes I do. Go on, senior. Win 2,000 from races. Nice. Oh, Trent, show me the way, buddy. Yeah, just what the doctor ordered. You guys emphatic. Alright, place first at Solo Meadows, race 1. I did. I got the hardware I need to... Let's get artwork on him. We're on our way to making your grandparents proud. Here's Tuquan. Alright, now I need the hardware to upgrade the speed gains, so that's what I'm going to do next. Is I need to do the sprint energy. Then I'll be finished with that one. Alright, so it'll be 10 minutes, that'll be done. And I'll be finished with that goal. Upgrading breeding. Okay, let's see what else I can do. So, story. Full stall to 3. And buy a horse stall. Okay, 5% higher grade, which is good. Do that. Horse stall, I need to buy one. Add a horse stall. Build. Skip. Nope. I guess that's gonna take 10 minutes, which is cool. I like how the horses are all lined up like that. And okay, so level 3. So earn prestige points to increase your prestige. Unlock new game features, better horses, new racing locations, and much more as you prestige up. How can you get more prestige points? Complete goals. Completing higher story chapters gives you more points. Participate in races. Place higher in the ranks to earn more points. Train your horses. Higher levels. Breed new horses. Higher grade ones. And then caring for foals, which I think that's unlocks a prestige level 6. Okay, got it. So I'm 3. I'm halfway there, somewhat. There we go. Buy a horse stall, so I'm waiting on that. Waiting on this one. Train a horse to level 3 speed and acceleration. Okay, let me try that. And then, I don't know what this thing is exactly. Skip. Alright, I need to wait for the this one to be under 5 minutes. So 2 more minutes, then I can speed it up. So the ranch is finished with the upgrade. Payout upgrade complete. Cool. It looks like I can collect an income. Okay, cool. And the storehouse, that's upgrade. Okay, so number 3. It's a storehouse I need to do, I think, to level 3 too. Is that the goal? Storehouse 3? I know Homestead was 1, but Storehouse level 3. Okay, got it. Yeah. So I need more hardware. I'm out of that. So I'll have to do more races for that, I think. So I need another safety equipment, another hardware. So maybe if I win another race, I'll get something. Let's do another race. Live events, compete with other players in time trials to win gold, roses, and more. Oh, buddy. Let's do the apprentice. Race 2. So he wants me to do the race 1. Bonus item and 2 wins. Let's stick with what he's saying. Love Canary's capped. What? And Jules Limit still. And she's, I think, a mid one. Alright, we'll try her. Alright, Mendoza. I'm going to hire Mendoza to ride this one. Let's watch the race. Come on, Mendoza. Don't let me down. Mendoza has a heart attack. Throws horse over the rail on turn 3. He's back.
They're ready to go at 3 Oaks. Jules Limit, the horse that punters favour.
You want some pizza? You want pizza?
Off and racing. First out of the gates is Jules Limit. Rich Millionaire right up there with the lead.
So this horse down here, yeah, with the arrow, yeah.
Control. Rich Millionaire in second, contending with Sailor Shroud. Putting in a strong bid with Walker's Song. Next is
The graphics are pretty amazing for a mobile game on this.
Rich Millionaire in second spot, stride for stride with Regional Rose. And then it's Sword Superstar, just ahead of Elephant Bones.
Their tails look pretty funny, like it turns into a brush, like a broom. So I don't think I'm going to win because I think this horse wants to run in the middle of the pack and he's running up front. So these other ones are going to sprint ahead of me. Oh man, I won. Atta boy. Cool. That's the first one he's won. That horse. All right. Ooh. Power and Grace. All right. There's some pay-to-win elements in there, but it's okay. That's all cool. I dig it. Homestead, stables, training. I should be able to finish some of these goals now. So let's hop in here. Let's go there. I should be able to simulate this or skip. That's one of the goals. So it's going to be lumber and steel. Those are not what I needed though. These new practice gates really bring me back to the moment I got the racing bug. I guess you can thank my aunt for that. She used to be involved in the industry years ago. She's been giving me great advice. Cool. So I need hardware and I need safety equipment. So train a horse to level 3 sprint energy. Level 3 sprint energy. Skip. Alright, so that's going to give me what I need. Perfect. And then now I can go over and complete the storehouse for the other goal. The recruits are picking up things great. It's been a while since I've taught. Feels good. Good for you, TJ. Good for you, buddy. Alright, so horse stall. I'm going to do the storehouse. Storehouse. Upgrade. Upgrade. Skip. No. Alright, so 10 minutes on that. And then let's see where we're at with our solid growth. And then if there's time waiting on these, what I'll do is I can skip. So we're pretty close now to trying a new game. I have a couple more that I want to try. I'll come back on this one, but I'm liking this game too. It's pretty chill, so like low key. I like the soundtrack and all that. I like the kind of music. It's really low key, which I like. Things are starting to look amazing. Megan is going to badger me about coming down now. Who's Megan? Is she hot? I'm just unsure, you know. I don't think it's too safe for kids around here. We're not too young. Alright, prestige increased, enemy refill, location unlocked, Percy's Valley, so I guess another race course. Silver conversion is better. Feature unlocked. New customization options available. Live events. Oh, buddy, I got a live event unlocked. Alright, so let's close this thing down and see if we can do a live event. I'm definitely not ready to race for the big boys, but just because it's fun. Ends in 1 day, 22 hours. So I'll unlock Parsons Apprentice. We'll do that. We'll probably do that tomorrow or maybe tonight later on. But I want to try this live event thing. Maybe I'll see if I'm. There's no way I can compete with these guys, but they're gonna be using a lot better horses. So 600 roses. Oh, those are the grand prize. Want to do time trial. Time trial. Learn more. Pro Derby. Race hard. Spin the rose wheel, new prizes every 24 hours. I think I need roses for that, I imagine. I need 50 roses to spin. Alright, so that's... Let me go back. How do I go back? Alright, let's set into this 1, 2... Well, it depends on what the Billion Court... The goal of time trial events is to record a faster time than other competitors on the leaderboard. Oh, so I guess you're just running by yourself. Breed and train the perfect horse to improve your time, and remember, use the pack to your advantage. So Love Canary. I probably need to increase her speed and sprint energy and all that stuff before I do this. So let's see if I can do those things. I probably need to upgrade those houses though. Screw it, let's just go in. I can always go back later. What's the cost of this thing? Oh, you need 10 roses to participate. I have 1 ticket. So if you get under 148, you get 30 roses. What the hell, let's go.
The starter gets us underway here at Villain Court. Spirit Spring takes the early lead. Twisted Tsunami is right there.
Man, they're jumping all over the place.
Spring still in first place. Twisted Tsunami traveling on the fence. Dragon Clemens moving forward, being overwhelmed by Pixie's Dust. Computer Captain in 6th position, neck and neck with
Turn.
Splashed Silence in 11th place, putting up a challenge.
Oh, I don't have the speed on this to keep up.
Spirit Spring piloting the field. On the inside, here comes Dragon Cleverness, Twisted Tsunami. Next, working down, charging through. Out deeper on the track is Love Canary. 2 lengths behind, it's Splashed Silence. They have 900 to gallop. It's Dragon Cleverness. Spirit Spring in second place. On their back is Twisted Tsunami, closely followed by Pixie's Dust. Love Canary covering extra territory. Then Splashed Silence. Spirit Spring controlling the race. Dragon Cleverness in second place. From Twisted Tsunami, Love Canary to the outside. 2 lengths away, it's Splashed Silence. Continuing around the track, it's Spirit Spring. Dragon Cleverness wants the front. Next, it's Pixie's Dust, closely followed by Twisted Tsunami. Love Canary struggling. They straighten up behind.
Love Canary struggling.
Dragon Cleverness in second, followed by Pixie's Dust. Love Canary moving right to the outside. Spirit Spring at the
I'm going to finish last.
Love Canary in ninth, just ahead of Ridiculous Spaghetti.
I need to upgrade her skills. She's definitely too slow. 149, so okay. Oh, you get 10 roses just for participating. Cool. Yeah, that's cool. And I think once I rank her up, I should be able to start getting more roses there. That's cool. Yeah, pretty cool. There's different modes. I wish that was actually a mode versus a lot of other players, though, not just one where you're doing a timing kind of thing. It'd be fun to actually race first people, and you all log in, get in the block, and then get to go. That'd be a lot of fun. All right, so I think let me see if I can collect this one. It probably needs more time. I'm going to try to probably hop into a different game now, guys. But yeah, I like this one. Chill vibe. Overall, I don't know how entertaining it is for viewers to watch, but I think the art and the graphics are really good on it. It's got a chill vibe if you just like to hang out and chill and watch something. Not sure how many of us are inclined towards horse racing or horses in general, but completely different vibe. Just trying to check different things out. Just seeing if any of this stuff captures my attention or is any of interest to me. Yeah, but so far so good on this one. I don't know if I would make this a main game, but there's quite a bit to it. And, just trying it out. So you have to create a little sign over here, your logo, your little ranch name, Lark's Gulch. Start buying and selling horses and, doing some races. So it seems pretty fun and just a different vibe to it. So a little different than what I normally play, but that's not a bad thing. All right, so let me hop into a different game. I'm going to close this one down. And so the next one, or two that I want to try, are Infinite Lagrange, a space game. I've never played games like this. Then after that, it's Lionheart Tactics, and it's a kind of like Final Fantasy Tactics style game, and that's more my speed. So I'm going to hop into Infinite Lagrange, and then after that, I'll play Lionheart Tactics. I might need to reorient this. Google Play. So this is a second closed beta is coming. Please note that the test is a small-scale beta test to Android devices with in-app purchases as follows. So I think I can play this. New server opening on December 4th. Dear commanders, new signals returned by beacons were received. We are thrilled to tell you that a new star system, HT Sagittarii, has been discovered. So I imagine that's where I'm going to be playing. We are going to open a new server on 1 a.m. UTC on December 4th. Join us on our journey to explore new star systems scheduled for different time zones. The beta test is expected to last about 2 months. So I guess this is a beta test of this game. All game data will be wiped when this test is ended. The total chew coins that you obtain during the tests by in-app purchases and in-game play will be refunded after the official launch. For more details, see Infinite Lagrange second closed beta announcement or visit the community's link below. We sincerely invite you to become one of our testers. As a beta tester, you'll get to play the game in advance, get feedback and suggestions to us, help identify what can be improved. We're looking to making it a strategy game you will enjoy. So cool, that's a good announcement. And again, I haven't heard much good or bad about this game. It is a beta test, guys. So just be aware that this is a test that they're doing. And I have no experience whatsoever. I think I read a little bit of reviews, but I know nothing about this game other than I watched a video of what it is. So again, this is Infinite Lagrange, and good, bad, or ugly, or great, etc. Here we go. And it is the beta test server HD Sagittari. I will say the kind of graphics of this loading up are pretty neat. It's pretty cool. It gives you like grand scale. Kind of shows you the general vibe of the game. And let me see if it has any kind of background music. I'll turn up the volume. And there you guys can hear that a little bit.
In the space discovery era, the expanse beyond our solar system remained a mystery to us. It prompted the desire for the uncharted world, driving the demand for new technology. An experiment changed the course of our history. At Lagrange points, resonance of war space was found, opening the tunnel between two stellar systems. As the technology matures, comes a new era of interstellar travel. We call these pathways Lagrange nodes. Giant stargates were built, linking busy routes across the galaxy. The traffic system, Lagrange network, brought prosperity and wealth. Conflict and warfare. Old empires fell apart. New forces rose instead. As war spread, the long-forgotten side of space revealed itself. Darkness. The desired adventure is never extinguished, and the Lagrange network is lighting up once again. Home beckons. Get Journey awaits.
So the narrator is fantastic on this intro.
The path is yours to decide.
All right, here we go. Unknown system discovered. A new system has been added to the Lagrange system. The system has vast resources, unclaimed territories, and unexplored regions. Territories and regions. Okay. Ready your fleets, register your faction, and become pioneers at the other side of the gate. So this, I imagine this is going to be a very heavily clan group Discord style game where you join a group and you're working together, I imagine. I don't know if this is any kind of group interaction whatsoever, but that's where I think this is going. But yeah, really interesting to dive into one of these games. I've never played a space exploration, fleet building, shipbuilding game, in which I think this is what the main mode of this game is. And I don't know if I'm going to like them or not. So I'm really interested to kind of dive in, check it out. and then, like I said, good, bad, or ugly, kind of just see for myself and really explore. So this is a beta test for this game, and I don't know if there's any fighting whatsoever in this game at all, or if it's just like territory and exploration kind of sim. I know there's some shipbuilding from what I saw in the video, but very interesting to see what's going on.
Intelligent navigation system is loading.
But a really good intro to that game.
Fleet checked. 3 FG 300 frigates, all in good condition.
What am I doing here?
Coordinates located. First exit of Newport, Pioneer system. Message received. A new stellar system has been found. It is accessible through the now checking traffic conditions.
Oh, that's kind of cool. You can just zip around.
Destination locked in. City of Atantas. Initiating warp drive module. It is expected to be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is so much different than what I normally play. It's kind of taking me back right now. Enter a new faction name. Any suggestions from the viewership here? So I like throwing things out there regarding my game tag, Lark Will, but I don't know if I'll have a second area to do that. So I'll call it Lark 1. Kind of like space stuff too, though. And 1 second, we'll look something up real fast. I think it's like Clark. The name like Clark comes to mind, but oh, it's Lewis and Clark. Got it. Yeah, Lewis and Clark. There we go. Oh, it's 15 characters. I'll just call it Lewis and Clark. That's fine. Design your emblem for a faction. So it's very similar to the horse game I was just playing, where the first thing it has you do is is create an icon. All right, this is a good kind of segue point. I'm actually going to give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna put a couple new little slices of pizza while I'm doing this. It's kind of cool symbol here. I like that. But I'll be right back. That looks like a lot of other games, like some icons from like the 100 TV show actually. Some of these are pretty neat. But I like that for whatever reason. This is kind of cool too. I'll be right back. All right, guys. Cool. Sorry about the break there. Cool. So let's create a little emblem here. That's kind of like a little Western kind of bull icon, looks like, or ram. This is pretty space kind of stuff. I think the O is my favorite so far. I don't know what the white is. C switch. Let's work on a switch to white and then it goes gray. Red on red. Background. Kind of simple backgrounds. The backgrounds aren't really anything unique. I think for space, like something that's very visible, kind of like actually makes more sense than cluttered. So I'm just going to go with that for now. Cool, I like it, dig it. All right, personal asset, and then Hanson, you want some sausage, buddy? Good boy. Alright, so personal asset, metal, crystal, deuterium, E, or a UE coin? I guess that's currency. After signing the Dawn Accord, you are authorized by the original ship manufacturers to build and model these ships. Okay. So it looks like I have 3 FG300s, whatever those are. And then I don't know what these mean, like the X8. That's like, I have 8 of this type. So I have 8 of this type, whatever this is, utility ships. It doesn't have names though, so 20 of this, 10 of this, 8 of that. And then I'm not sure what this stuff is up here. So there's, so clicking on it doesn't do anything, which is fine. I was just going to see if I can hold it and tell me what this stuff is. So it doesn't really say a whole lot. I guess this is just stuff that I get. Personal asset, utility ships, and then I have 3 of the FG300. So 3 of this, 10 of these, 20 of those, 40 of this. Looks like some kind of freighter, because it looks like he's hauling goods. Cool. Let's go to register. All right. There you go. Hey, Sophie, you want some cheese? Lewis and Clark? I think that's fitting.
Faction is registered successfully. Now broadcasting to the galaxies in the Milky Way. Broadcast is over. You have obtained a unique ID, now requesting permission from Antonio's consortium. Please wait. Permission received. Now checking traffic conditions. Visa to the Pioneers Gate received. Destination locked in. Pioneers Gate. Coordinates confirmed. Fleet is preparing to leave Antantas. Now requesting exit permission. Permission received. Initiating warp drive module. Fleet will engage with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coordinates located. First Port District, Pioneers Gate. Attention, the first garrison fleet of Antonio's Gate has detected your presence. Now sending permission. Please wait.
Seriously, they call it sailing log.
Permission confirmed. Now sending the visa to the Pioneers Gate. Please wait. Verified successfully. Now requesting coordinates of the new stellar system. Coordinates received.
Launching in the middle of a minefield, that's crazy.
Warp drive module initiated to match the new coordinates.
That doesn't seem like a good idea with all the stuff hanging out over here.
Successfully. Fleet is ready. Now entering the Pioneers Gate. Good luck, Commander.
Man, this is pretty cool. You gotta say.
shipyard to produce ships. All buildings are listed here. Tap to view capital shipyard. Build a capital shipyard to produce small and medium-sized ships. Construction is complete. Now we have a capital shipyard to build new ships. Tap to view utility ship dockyard facility. When the construction of utility ship dockyard facility is complete, we will have the ability to produce utility ships. The construction takes time. Please use speed up to accelerate. Speed up can reduce the construction time immediately. Resources are required for construction and production. Produce a small utility ship to collect them.
Like, I'm not sure if it's like a resource management game or like you're just building a network of like resource gathering ships. What I don't know is if there's any combat, or else if it's just like exploring and gathering resources. I don't know what the goal of the game is yet.
Select the blueprint of small utility ship to build resource mining ships. Tap to start production. Production underway. Production of small utility ship is complete. Please go to map. This area is an operation of our forces. We can give orders to our fleets within the area.
So saying forces, that means usually military forces, but I don't have any combat vessels so far. This operation shows the extent of our operation. We can give orders to our fleets within this area. Okay.
Select Space Dust to view the details. Tap Mine to collect resources. Ships can be grouped into fleets to execute orders. Select a small utility ship. Tap to create a fleet. The estimated time will be given and orders will be executed upon confirmation. Tap View to have a closer look at the fleet.
Like little space forklifts? How would that be for a job? The latest little space bobcat.
A privateer fleet is spotted. Tap here to return to map. The privateer fleet is located. Create a new operation to defeat the privateer fleet.
There is combat.
After the operation area is designated, the fleet can execute orders in the area. New operation attack. Dispatch a fleet to defeat this privateer fleet. Tap Select All to choose all ships in the port. Tap to create a fleet. According to the estimate of combat power, our fleet can defeat the enemy. Please confirm the attack order.
This is what I'm really interested in, is the combat of this. Because resource gathering is all well and cool, but I think there was an element of control in combat that was mentioned in this game. Not combat necessarily, but like controlling territories, and that's what I'm curious about. And I'm not sure if you do anything or else if it's automated.
Is under attack. Firing up.
So it looks like it's automated. Yeah. I think I need a little bit more, sound effects there, like when they're zoomed in like this, of like firing, those kind of things. to make it seem like maybe an explosion from the ship to make it more kind of satisfying. That was, considering the effects everywhere else,
Should not be underestimated.
that needs a little bit
Get more blueprints through research and enhance the strength of our fleet.
of adjustment.
Drag a blueprint file to the research branch.
Like when you look at these graphics,
Technology to research.
just moving a box over, there should be more for combat that makes makes it similar match. It doesn't have to be as grand, but some basic stuff like explosion or something signaling you won that isn't similar levels to everything else in the game.
When the research is complete, the subsequent nodes will be unlocked.
All right, so hey, Bubbies, how you doing, bud? Yeah, I'm on a new game now. I just finished the horse racing game. I'm not sure if you caught any of that. Yeah. It's cool. That's the first time I actually got to screen something. So this is Infinite Lagrange. It's in a beta. The horse racing game I played was really mellow, and like I get to establish like a ranch and then buy a horse and start making new horses and then race them. The racing was pretty cool. So I'll probably clip it somewhere, or else I'll play again in the future on a different stream. But you download to the space game, so completely different games. Like they feel completely different, but they're all high quality games. So the best thing I think about all of them so far have been the quality of the introductions to these games are freaking amazing. They both have like awesome narration to them, and like even if you don't want to play them, both of the games that I have clipped in the title, one was like Race Rivalry, I think it was the title. That's a horse racing game. Just like load it up one time and play it just for like the quality of the introduction is fantastic. And then same thing in this game. This is an open beta right now. And I guess it's going to run for 2 months, so then they're going to close it down and reset the server and then go live. I think was what they said in the announcement. So I just saw this one as a new game, so I'm trying it. But yeah, the introduction to this is also pretty fantastic, especially for a mobile game. They're really setting the bar pretty high for the quality they're putting into at least the intros, which isn't the main game. A lot of times the intro is fluff, kind of like Warcraft. Then you get into the game and it's, the quality is completely different. But yeah, so far so good. So this, the game name is, if I spoke too fast, is Infinite Lagrange or Lagrange, Lagrange. I've never played anything like this, so I don't know exactly what the style is going to be. So I'm still figuring that out. I just watched a quick video. I think it's territory control, fleet management, and like building spaceships. But this is the first time I've played anything like it, so it's all brand new to me. So far, they just kind of walked me through some videos around space, and it looks really high def. So I'll probably get back to that here in a little bit, and then I'll show you some of it. But pretty impressed with the game so far, but not sure what the full plot or goals of the game are yet. I think it's going to be about getting into groups and clans, and then space control and territory control. But yeah, so I guess I can go for the basic anti-aircraft and research this, or keep going towards. I'm going to try to unlock this ship, so I'll research that. And then I'll go for this guy, this class destroyer. It is equipped with an integrated artillery system and gigantic resource warehouse, making it ideal both as a multi-role ship or a long-range transport. Popular among military and civilian markets, it boasts a wide range of variants thanks to its simple production technology and excellent extensibility. I don't know what that means. Maybe just like extensive capacity. I'm not sure. Cool, let's do it. 3 hours. So tomorrow morning I'll have that at some point. But let's research. Dawn funding scheme. Claim all. Okay. It's like some daily stuff in there. And then back out. Research branch. So I guess you have 2 research. No, I'm not sure. It won't let me research second. Maybe this will unlock later. I'm not quite sure.
Tap here to the mission screen.
All right. Claim the rewards. Tap the button to jump to the target. Build the facility to unlock production of frigate. Okay. Upgrade the target frigate dockyard to complete the mission. So frigate dockyard. And let's just build some frigates faster, I guess. Build frigates in the capital shipyard. We need to increase the port capacity first. So a lot of the terms in tap to view the generic port. I think a lot of people are going to get into this style of game, and all the terminology and language is, you know, it helps like immerse you. For me, it's a bunch of random words right now. I mean, I know the words. I just don't know what they are exactly, the function of the games and those kind of things. So it'll be interesting to see. I see a lot of people that like depth in games to really like these style of games. And I remember people talking about there was another space game out there where people were using like Excel sheets and stuff to really manage things. I don't know if it's going that direction, but this seems to have depth so far. So I'm curious what it's going to end up being. Generic port 1. Industrial port command point plus 10 points. Military port command point plus 15. Or it was 10, 12, and going to plus 10 and then plus 15. I'm not sure.
Construction underway.
Speed up. I guess under 5 minutes I can do it.
Construction complete.
Okay. Build more ships. Okay, so I can build a ship now. It wants me to build another FG 300. So I already have 3 of these that came with the games that you start with to improve the combat power of your fleet. So I guess it's a multi-role, so that means it has some military capacity. Build.
Production underway.
Use prefab modules to reduce shipbuilding time. Prefab modules. Tap here to confirm. Seems like
Capital ship production line is ready.
get blueprint experience through combat and upgrade blueprint level. Okay, so it wants me to do combat. So privateer garrison squad. I guess these guys are like bad guys, but it hasn't said why yet. It just says like privateer is like, I'm not sure why it's okay just to attack random people in space. Like they haven't done anything to me, so they're just kind of like miscellaneous ships that are around like where your hub is. And it's kind of like, I don't know, like in Civilization, I guess they're like barbarians. So it seems like privateer garrison squad, like wandering privateer. That doesn't mean like bad guy to me, like in language, but I guess they're treated like barbarians in Civilization. So they don't seem to be like attacking into your hub or anything like that, but it just seems to be acceptable just to murder them. So I don't know. An operation is required for giving orders. Create a new operation here. Okay, confirm. Tap to confirm the operation area. Yes.
New operation created.
Then rapid formation. I select all my ships, which is those 4, because I had 3 and I made 1. And then create them as a fleet. And I'm going to send them to go kill the unsuspecting, civilized privateers that are not expecting me to be so murderous. It will be much easier to defeat the privateers. And one thing I would say about this, up here to enter the help screen. What's the help screen? View. Give commands. Your fleets can execute commands within the operation area, including attack, mine, and guard. Okay. Tap here to enter the personal profile screen to check the information again. Mission screen.
Is under attack.
Super ones. So I guess that's it. It didn't show the last time I got to see the combat. That time it didn't want to show it to me. So I'll try to get some more in the future.
Enemy eliminated.
They're gonna be back in 18 seconds. Just wants me to attack again, but I need to wait until my guys get back. I'll try to show the next fight. Maybe I can replay these. What's this?
Fleet composition updated.
I'll wait. So 2 wins, they don't seem hard. And then attack, rapid formation, select all. No, he's good, he's healing up. He heals up pretty fast, but I'm gonna send him back out again. Alright, create
New
fleet,
fleet created.
confirm. You guys want some? Love you guys.
Ready.
So the combat, you get, I guess you get the
Our fleet is
go to different views.
battle stations.
And you don't get much sound here from the combat. It's a little zoomed out as well.
Strikes to battle positions.
It's just kind of like a simulated fight, I guess.
Battle stations.
Oh, puppies, where did you, those are cool dogs. Are you kind of worried about the website you got them from, or was that, I imagine you got it from a breeder, something like that?
Enemy frigate destroyed. 2 targets remaining.
I got my Aussie from a breeder in Arizona, and I was a little worried. Same thing, but they flew him in. I didn't like flying him. I don't know if I do that in the future. He was a little shook up when I got him, but in a crate. I picked him up from the airport, but maybe if you can pick him up, I mean, either way is fine, but yeah. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, hopefully they're on the up and up. So the combat, I don't know. I'm definitely not interested in watching the combat in this game so far. So I think I would just be like launching combat, and then how do I get back? Like that's not really interesting to watch at all. So far, I like a lot of aspects of this game, but that watching combat is not interesting. Space dust. So I think my guys they're already mining it. So I guess you just run a lot of different kind of operations and try to take control, and you be controlling things going on with other kind of rivals in space. I will say for these games to be interesting to me though, the combat would need to be interactive or fun to watch somehow, and that isn't. So if it's just a resource game where you're just sending things out and collecting resources and expanding your network, that's not as interesting to me.
Enemy eliminated.
But I think this is going to be like more of kind of a tactics thing where you're delegating everything. It's happening in the background, and then you're just acting as the quarterback, sending your soldiers out to accomplish certain kind of priorities like collecting materials, etc. So I'll see mine. Build some, confirm. Someone build some ships. So I want to give this a little bit of a shot to see if it gets interesting. But so far, the fun part was actually traveling through space because it was really high def and really cool imagery. But this is really low res. Not this, but the last scene with the battles, and really mundane. So not too excited about that. Yeah, the prayer party, as long as you have good communication with them, normally I feel comfortable, especially if they have a website or anything like that. But yeah, hopefully the price points, I imagine, I don't know what the average price for that dog breed is, but gosh, like if you go to a local breeder, no, not a breeder, but a local pet shop now, I'm not sure if they're outlawed in your area, they still have them, but it can get pretty expensive. Like I remember they were having the cheapest dog on the local one in Reno where I live was about $800. This was 2 or 3 years ago when last time I went to one. And then a lot of the dogs, like even for labs, were like $1,200 to $1,600 just for a lab puppy. And then if it was a little bit more unique, some of them were going up for $2,500 to $3,000 for just puppies at a little puppy store. I'm like, oh my god! And of course, they're selling it from another breeder, and then there's the breeder's making a cut, and then the shop is making a cut above that. So if the breeder's selling them wants to sell the dog for like 11, and then the shop's going to sell it for like 18, and then that 700 is their profit. But yeah, I remember like as a kid, I don't remember them being exorbitantly expensive, but I remember they used to have like puppy ones in the mall. Like you'd walk by like a store in the mall, and every mall I went to always had a puppy one in the malls, which was interesting. But I think they got rid of those, at least in California. I'm not sure if they got outlawed because of like sanitary issues or something else. But the one that's in town is in a strip mall. There's only one in the entire town. You've had rescues your whole life, yeah. Oh, yeah. They're pretty cool dogs. I haven't been around too many, but they always seem really mellow to me. I know they're really popular with females, yeah. Yeah, $1,500 for a dog these days. I know a lot of people squawk at that, especially compared to a rescue. But I don't know, Hounds. What do the rescue costs in your area? Rescues aren't free. They're normally what is it? $250 to $500 by the time you take care of their shots and all that stuff, and usually you're kind of paying them back for the work they've already done, as far as I recollect. Sophie was a rescue at a kill shelter, but gosh, it's been a decade. I can't remember how much I paid for her, but she wasn't free. I want to say somewhere between $250 and $400, but I don't recall. $35? Oh, got it. Yeah, cool. I think Sophie was somewhere around. She was a California one, so I think there was like a transportation fee because they transported her from the kill shelter. Or she was at a kill shelter, and then they moved her for like a short-term, not adoption, a short-term kind of custodian parent that was keeping her in her house. I think was the deal, but it was only temporary. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I think too. It's understandable, but yeah, I think, actually, I don't mind that. I know a lot of people might get upset that, you rescue a dog and you have to pay that amount of money to rescue them. But I don't know. I think now that I'm older, I think that's actually a good thing to a certain regard because there's so many people that would probably walk through a shelter or a rescue area with pets, whether it be cat and dogs. And if they were free, there's not enough accountability or responsibility built into that decision. So I see a lot of people might just pick them up, especially a lot of irresponsible people might just collect a dog or a cat and then abandon them. And that would be pretty horrible. So it's probably best they do charge something that seems like it's a commitment, and you need to be sure that that's what you want before you take on the responsibility, because it is a lifetime commitment to these animals. So if you have that in mind, I don't think the price is really a burden. And then I'm sure they have different kind of programs for somebody that really wants one but can't afford it, and they can do something for them. But yeah, I think it's probably fine. All right, let me see if I want to keep playing this. So I built those, I think. Did I build them? Create fleet, ship management, ship production. Aircraft hangar? No. Corvette, heavy fighter, medium fighter, light fighter. So I think there's definitely going to be wars with other factions. They're going to be fighting other players for control of certain areas. Expanse. So I want to mine this. How do I mine? Utility ships. So I need to build utility ships. Small utility. Max port command point reached. Medium utility ship. Production of current ship requires upgrade to large utility ship dock level 1. Confirmed. Okay, it's locked, so I have to go back. Can't do that. So ship production, engineer. I need to increase the port thing here. I guess we'll upgrade.
Construction.
Speed up.
Construction complete.
Yeah, I agree, puppies, because again, like, how are you? If you can't afford it, like, how are you going to pay for their food? How are you going to pay for anything, medically that they, might have, checkups and such? I think my annual checkup for my dogs is like, in this town, I'm sure it varies, but what area of the country you live in, but it's somewhere between like $80 and $100. I want to say it's $100 currently at the vet. I'm sure you can find cheaper, but it's $100 per dog annually. That's, just to take a look at them. Then when you leave for work or something like that, you always have to do something with them, and it adds up. A lot of them are like somewhere between, I think the cheapest you can find is $20 a day, but a lot of them get closer to $30 and $40 a day just to house them while you're away. Okay, ship production. Utility ships, build.
Production underway.
18 minutes. Okay. Well, that's a long time for just starting the game, having to wait to do something. I guess this is a long-term game where it's create fleet from dock ships into your fleet base. Hold on. Let's expanse. Okay, and then what's this? Fleet 2. Attack. Rapid formation, no available ship. What's Fleet 2 doing? Confirm. Alright, so I guess I'm going to do another attack over on these guys. Yeah, I'll show it to you. I think I'm going to hop out of this game. It's not holding my interest right now. It's a little too slow for my thing. Losing interest in that one. I'll launch Lionheart Tactics after a second. In my racing game has something. Let me see if I can launch this. Storage confirmed. Team. All right, cool. All right. I'll show you the intro to this, and then I'll get out of the screen. I'll show you. Fit to screen. I'll show you my Google stuff. I'm kind of going back and forth. I need to test cosmic characters a little more. But to be honest, I'm really on the fence, puppies. They have it so choked off at this time, and the resources are going to cost so much. Okay, baby girl. Sit down. I'm a little I'm not torn. I'm just a little up in the air right now as to do I want to keep my roster at tier 12 and tier 13. Try again. Retry. Please wait. Ooh, that's not good. So I wonder if this game, if they shut it down or it's still up. 1 second. Yeah, it looks like tactics. What were you saying? One second, I'm just seeing if this game's still live. I think I might shut it down. LHT kept shutting down on me after 1 or 2 games. It takes a while to load up. My internet is fine because others are using the bandwidth with no issues. Is it just me? Does anyone have similar issues? I have the same problem on PC, same problem. I don't think it's supported anymore. I don't have these issues. I don't know. These are really old though. These are from 5 years ago. It's on Congregate. Haven't been on Congregate in a long time. So this last update on this game for their Facebook or Twitter page was from November 22nd, 2017. Woo! So I don't think this game's probably live anymore. Darn it. That's probably why it's not loading. Yeah. So there's nothing on here saying it's closing down on their Twitter feed. So the game's only available for Android, but that wasn't. So their last response to a request was on January 18th, 2019. So basically 2 years ago. These are really old. I need to keep looking. Is Lionheart Tactics still running? It might be a dead game. I might have to give this pursuit up. Sorry, bud. I'll try a couple more times. If it doesn't work, I'll shut it down. Yeah, I think it's dead. From what I saw, I think I'm loading the same message that you saw. I saw the headline. Yeah, I think it might be dead. Darn it. They have another game out there, but it's like it's a similar style to what we're playing with Marvel Strike Force, and I didn't like the content. So I was trying to find something new. But that's an older game, but I like the style of the game. I just don't think it got any hits. So I'll keep looking. Not that game either. Okay. Well, that was a way of apologize. Let me get out of that one. Yeah, I'll let you know, puppies, if I find something good. The Infinite Lagrange, I think, is too slow. So far, I liked Hero of Taslinia, but that was very kiddish, I would say. And then this, so I still need to look around and try some other ones. The Rival Stars horse game I kind of like because it's just something so different than what I normally play. Like I'll show you. I'll launch this thing. I'm gonna play it a lot more tonight, but I'll show you a horse race. It's just something so different, and Yeah, it's too bad. It's very similar to Lionheart Tactics. I'm sorry, not Lionheart. Final Fantasy Tactics had a lot of like. It was very similar to that, but just a newer, better art style. But for whatever reason, I don't think they marketed it very well, and they didn't develop it, so it just didn't get enough people. And I think a lot of folks that back in the old days started playing those kind of games have evolved in their taste too. So not that the game was bad, but I think everyone's taste has just evolved past that style of game as well. So even the people that did like it once upon a time have probably moved on to other things that they enjoy. Um, so whether it be like a first-person shooter game or something, obviously with better graphics, because Final Fantasy Tactics had really low-res graphics. So I think a lot of people were looking for something more fast-paced, and probably tastes have changed. Future Revolution is released next year. I haven't heard of that one. I'll look it up though. Yeah, to answer your question, let me go back. I'll Whoa, that is tiny. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Transform. Hit the screen. Okay, I'll zoom in for you. All right. So, Google Sheets, how do you zoom? I always forget on Google Sheets. 150. All right. Hopefully that's large enough so you guys can see. Move this over. Yeah, so I'm not stuck on this yet, but what I was hoping to bring in is, because I'm not going to bring Ghost. I think Ghost is superior, but considering how expensive these characters are, and I wouldn't be using Ghost outside of. So here's the thing. I think there's different methods that people should be using based upon where they're at in their game and what their goals are. And I don't think Dark Dimension is a one-size, especially now, is definitely not a one-size-fits-all approach. DD3, I think, was closer to a one-size-fits-all approach just because how poorly it was designed. You couldn't take a low-cost team like Shield Trooper and Sabretooth in there because they couldn't get any work done. It was so scaled towards Phoenix that those two characters couldn't do anything. But if they scaled it more like DD2, then you could take lower cost characters in there and still make progress, and then just get in fast and try to race through it, compared to people that are bringing stronger characters in that are like designed a little bit more for that mode, and make progress. So from what I've heard, Dark Dimension 4 is somewhere in between DD2 and DD3 in what you have to bring in. So Ghost is going to be the best. I still highly doubt a full Pimtech team is going to be the best for multiple reasons, because too much tech gear, but also I just have a hard time thinking that Wasp and Ant-Man, even with all their team synergy, are going to bring more value to a team than, say, Sinister and Emma Frost would to Global. I still think a hybrid team's better than running that. And also, we're not running full teams anyways. We're only running 4 characters per group because the costs are so exorbitant. So if you're not running a full team of Pimtech, what are they missing out on? Are they missing out on Yellow Jacket? Are they missing out on Stature, the tank? They're missing some element of what they're designed for. Maybe Wasp is the most replaceable, but it just seems kind of like, and I don't know if they were built for the full 5 to have to be effective in Dark Dimension 4, but I think that's a luxury purchase. It's kind of like leopard print on some item, a purse or a jacket or whatever. Like, I think I'm more utilitarian, and the people that really want to flash will buy that, but I think a lot of other teams are going to get through it, and I need to be more mindful with the resources, because it costs so much to get through it that for me it's not a race. It's really just bringing the right characters in whenever I can. And my question is, do I want to halt the progress of my roster to bring certain characters in as fast as I can, which is not going to be fast at all. It's going to be like, I imagine like the next 90 days they'll probably make some of these specific mats, the T15 mats right here, more accessible. Oh, we need so many. I mean, they're going to have to really crank this up. They can't just give us like 2 of these a week for free. I mean, these have to be node farmable. I guess, or something. They make these a part of raids. And I can't remember how they did that for the DD3 materials, or what their method was. I think there was a lot of events that they did. It was a lot of blitz events or milestone type events where you had to like blitz and lose sleep to get a lot of those big payouts. So I imagine the next 90 days they'll do similar for DD4. But, we'll have blitzing by then, but maybe they'll include it in Battle Pass. But I feel like this is going to be like a journey just to get in, unless you're going to open your wallet and spend thousands of dollars to enter, which is just, to me, for people that don't have anything better to do with their money, fantastic. But, go for it. But for me, there's just no return on investment for doing that at all. Because what they're selling you from a reward standpoint for Dark Dimension 4 is not worth it. Like the rewards are terrible. 300k gold per node is, and at this level, it's nothing. That's like, I don't even know if that's one level for a character. So to get to like level 80 is, I think level 80 from 79 is probably more than 300k gold. I mean, that's the bare minimum they should be giving you per node passes. In my opinion, they should give you enough to get characters from level 79 to level 80 for a full team, so times 5 for every node that you beat. I mean, like, even if it's like 1.5 million, so 300k for a team of 5, 1.5 million is not a whole lot, especially if you consider how long it's going to take everyone to get through that. Like, even if these, like, say, Philosopher or Fate's Fury is getting 1.5 million per node defeated, like they're spiking ahead of us right now, like, it's not that much. Like 1.5 million, even if you do it times 16 and you just dump, 30 million into their accounts right now, it's not like this massive advantage over everyone else. Like, sure, it's an advantage, but it's not like 30 million in most rosters, especially endgame rosters, is that big of a deal, especially 1.5 million at a time. It's just, incrementally. It's just, I think I dumped 700k into Anti-Venom tonight after the payout, and he moved from levels, just to go from 60 to 65 in levels, and I think he moved up 4,000 or less. It might have been 2 to 4. Actually, I don't even think it was 4,000. I think it was like 2,500 in power. It was just tiny. It's like 700k for 2,000 roster power. I mean, that's not even noticeable. So like double that, and so like level 60 to 70 might be 1.5 million. And yeah, it helps your roster, but it's not like this dramatic shift in the power of your roster. Like level 60 to level 70 isn't even endgame anymore. That's just like mid endgame. Level 80 is endgame now. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think the goal is very incentivizing. The mega orbs are a spit in the face for those knowers that just give you a mega orb. I mean, Jesus Christ, that's just gonna be Ultima's food. And then 1 out of 10 people that get the reward will get something that they actually need. The other 9 people get screwed and get nothing. I mean, it's just trash. And Dr. Doom's gonna change the game when people clear him on the second time. And maybe he's useful on the first pass with 2 red stars. I don't know, we'll see. But that's what second pass, I'm sure, is going to be very viable and meta in many ways. But he's not worth thousands of dollars. I mean, he might be worth $50. Worth as much as the next character, maybe $100 to get Doom. But he's not worth buying. What is this? I need 400, 600, 800, say 1,200 with all the little odds and ends. 15, 50, 17, 18, 19, so somewhere around 2,000, like OMG was saying. And I think they're selling these packs like 10 for $20 or 20 for $20, something like that. Like, Jesus, that's just ridiculous to buy any of these because you need so many. If they said like you needed like 5 of these per characters, yeah, I think everyone would want for these things just to get through it. But needing like hundreds of each one just to get groups of 4 in there, that's a long-term grind. Like there's no reason to even consider buying these things unless they're like a quarter a piece max. I mean, it's all relative to how much expendable income people have. But yeah, I don't know. It's not for me at all. Here's what you think about Ghost. At a minimum, she's a yo-yo for... No, okay, so for sure, no doubts whatsoever, Ghost is going to be relevant, strong, and worthwhile inside a Dark Dimension. But again, it's just for my roster, since I'm not spending for these materials. Outside of Dark Dimension, like how much time is it going to take to get all these resources again to build her up? And again, by the time you get in and are actually doing it, these will be farmable to a certain extent. So it's not going to be as long as it is now. So it's really hard to say. Like maybe it's 2 to 4 weeks of farming for one character. I don't know. But for me, since it's not a race, and I'm not going to be keeping up with people that are paying for this stuff, and I have no interest in doing that whatsoever. I don't know if Ghost is in my best interest anyways, because I'm not racing to get through it. Like, I want to get through it like top 5K, somewhere around my roster power, but I don't want to like jump ahead of 3,000 people in the ranks just to do it, because that means wallet. And it doesn't mean like spare money, it means like all your money. Depending on the person, I don't know. But yeah, I guess my main thing with Ghost is she going to give you much faster results in Dark Dimension? And I think for most of us, we're going to get stuck just like the guys are now. I don't think time is really relevant for Ghost. And I think what they should have done for Ghost, to be honest, I think they did it wrong if they want us to spend on Global Team. So if you look at Global is the first group that's required. But I don't think it makes sense for us to spend for Global Dark Dimension Team when you're then hung up on Cosmic, City, and Legendary mats to get these other teams. So like you spend on, well, let's just assume you spend on Ghost. I imagine there's going to be a lot of players that can enter right away with their main unlocked or unrestricted group, and then they can see they build up Ghost, but no other pin tech. So let's assume they're not doing all pin tech just for like some sort of realism. And not the end game like the Krakens, but just like players like in the same kind of group that you and I are in. Even if you speed ahead with Ghost and you beat it, say 3 weeks faster than somebody that doesn't bring Ghost in and brings some kind of other, global mix of characters, whether it's this or something else. But you get stuck at Cosmic or City. Like, where's your time savings? Because you're still stuck there waiting till you can get your Cosmic or City unlocked. So yes, you could go faster through it, but that speed is only realized if you're immediately able to continue on with Cosmic, City, and Legendary teams. If they made Global the last of the 4, that would make more sense, because at that point, yeah, build them up, because then you're finished after that and you're done. Those are the last 4 nodes you need to beat to get Doom on your first pass. Build her up, because that'll help you get to Doom faster, because you've already cleared the other ones first, and then you're only building Ghost and Globals for the last 3 nodes to complete the first run of Dark Dimension. But having it as the first restriction group, I actually didn't think about this until kind of walking through it now with you, but I don't know if that makes sense for most of us, because most of us are going to be okay with our first Globals, but then we're going to run out of materials and we're going to have to farm more for the next group and the next group and the next group. And then, so even if you finish, say, a month ahead of somebody else with this group, which I actually think is highly unrealistic, she's going to be faster, but from everything that everyone's saying, she's not going to be a month faster. She might be a week faster. I don't know. Maybe a week faster. Maybe a couple weeks faster. But let's just say 2 weeks faster. Like, you have to string that to immediate Cosmic team and immediate City team, or else somebody's like Philosopher is just going to start, like, weeks after Fate's Fury or Yags, and then catch up because he's able to string his teams together and they're stuck trying to build a Cosmic or a City team. That's just how I look at it. And I think the same thing's relative for us. We're going to be able to get a first group of teams together to enter, and then we're going to have to build up more materials for the next group. So it's all relative. So I think Ghost is going to, while I don't think she's going to hold people back from a material cost standpoint, I just think it might be a little naive to build her up, even though she is the best version of a global team, just because you're going to be waiting anyways. So why does it matter if you finish a week ahead or 2 weeks or 3 weeks ahead of somebody else if you can't immediately do Cosmic? If you can, it makes sense. If you can't, I don't think it does. That's kind of where I'm at. Yeah, but again, I will say this: if they made it to where if they made it to where buying and building her up to max stars meant you had free access to the other ones, and she had no equipment like requirements, I think there would be value there. But you don't get to skip on building their equipment. So like, I think the value in them as a global, like a Dark Dimension team, would be if they had very low cost of entry. But they don't have very low cost of entry. Only Ghost. I think Ghost was she a 72 or was she a? I have it here. Global. So she's a 72. But the other thing was the other Pimtech were not cheap. Were they 54s or were they 72s as well? All right, so they're 54s. Wasp was a 54, and I can't remember if Yellow Jacket was in the game. So Emmett's 36. That's actually cheap. So I will say he's cheap. And then where is Yellow Jacket? 72 as well. So 72 is not cheap for a pair of the main two Pimtech. So for me, I think the value would have been if they made them all 36, and even if they're all tech, you just made them all 36 or 80 to 36, somewhere in that band. I think there's value. But when you make the two main ones 72 requirement unlocks, and you have to build the equipment for each successive version of Dark Dimension, I don't see the value should come in the cost of them to get you through this. If they're drained on your resources and the rest of your roster construction, their only benefit is time. I'm not sure if you see what I'm saying, but again, that time is only realized if you have teams that are ready and are able to enter as soon as you're done. Because in that place, if you're building Pimtech, you're trying to race through it, but you're only racing efficiently if you have the materials to immediately go from global, then to cosmic without any gap in between, and then to city. Because otherwise, that gap, whatever gap you have, could have been like my team. So say somebody has a full Pimtech and they beat global in a week, but this version of my team takes me. I can enter around the same amount of time. Let's assume that, though I don't know if we can, but let's say we can assume with. Maybe it's not Taskmaster, maybe it's Zemo, maybe it's some version, but you can enter with a similar material cost total team. And the other thing is, I don't have to build these two characters or three characters up from tier 12 or tier 0. I already have them at 14. So it's even worse because she's a 72 cost character, but you have to build her to tier 13 first. Same thing with Yellow Jacket. Whereas these characters we already have up at tier 14, so it's only one more like heavy investment level. So it's not even apples to apples, but say like the Pimtech can clear it in 2 weeks, all of the first 6 nodes unrestricted and the first 3 globals, and this team can do it in a month. If the next person has a 2-week gap in between when they can start cosmic, and I'm still going through it, but by the time I finish, I can have the next group ready as well. Then there's no value in Pimtech, and actually it's even worse because we're getting through it at the same speed, but you just have some extra days off. So the value is conveyed in that you don't have to do Dark Dimension and get punished for a 2-week period of time, but otherwise you might be getting through it at the same period of time. But again, if you do have all the materials to build all the teams and string them together, yes, I think they're probably the fastest way to get through it. But do I think most players are going to be able to do that? Highly unlikely. And specifically because of these gear costs. And most people are going to be building one team in at a time and then trying to piece the rest of the gear together over time while they're waiting to get through it. So for most of us, this is going to be a marathon. And with that in mind, I don't think any of the Pimtech characters make any sense for anyone other than like the top 100, 500 players that are going to enter Dark Dimension 4. And then almost everybody else, I don't think it makes any sense. And that's strictly based upon the cost here with the globals at 72. I think if they made them 36 and under characters, there's value there. Even if you're just doing a marathon approach like you're talking about, because we're going to be using them in Dark Dimension 5 and 6 whenever they come out. But since you have to invest every 72 on the next, was that level gear tier 16 for DD5. It's another 72 for Yellow Jacket and Ghost, or whoever else you're bringing in. Much less all the tech here. So I don't see value. And the only value I do see is for people that are racing to get their name on the billboards and trying to get Doom as fast as possible. And they have materials that they can build these teams as fast as possible. But most of us, I don't see how that's the case. The costs are too exorbitant. There's too much material cost to have them already once upon, like right away. Like, we need so much of this stuff to get through. I know a lot of people are saying, hey, it's really just only this stuff. No, it's not. Like, we don't have enough SBCs because they've been choking us off on SBCs as well. And like, yeah, that's not a ton more, but that's, and we can start, I have enough to do 3 full teams. Like, I'm only missing 1,400, and that's probably for the last team. So I have enough to get through most of the content with it, and by the time I will. But I don't see, we shouldn't be choked off on SBCs, and especially when we're not leveling anyone else on our rosters for fear to tier 13 for fear of wasting SBCs. It's kind of a joke right now that we're still short of SBCs because we're not spending any. We're literally not spending any SBCs for months, and we still don't have enough because we're not acquiring nearly enough to keep up with tier 14, much less tier 15. We're barely, so we're on an SBC accrual. We're accruing enough SBCs to keep up with possibly tier 13. Oh, you're cool, puppies. Have a good night. But yeah, we're not. The reason pushes for Doom, you're right. But I think that we need to see if it's a time savings. But yeah, for the SBC count, I think we're accruing SBCs at like a tier 13 level compared to like a tier, it's all tier 14 or tier 15 level. So hopefully they ease the bottlenecks on these materials and we start able to accrue them much faster. Because this is rough right now. It's really rough. And I think what's going to force a lot of people to do is just ignore teams that they release and characters. Like, it's not fun to buy and build new characters when you can't build them because the cost for gear is so expensive that we can't afford to do it. So I feel like Marvel Strike Force is kind of only catering towards the very top spenders now at this point, and they're completely ignoring how much gear it takes to advance our rosters past tier 12. And I'm not even worried about tier 15. It's really tier 13 and 14 that I'm most worried about, is that there's just this black and white progress in rosters between after tier 12, and a lot of us are feeling stuck in the game right now. In Marvel Strike Force. Oh, 5 minutes left. All right, sorry. Horse racing's got to wait. Come on, Marvel Strike Force. I gotta make my last attack. And I totally whiffed. I'm glad I looked over there. But yeah, I hope they do something because we have 380 splice genes. We need 490 more, or over 100% more. So 120, 130% more than we have currently just to enter our first group of teams for Dark Dimension 15. Or sorry, Dark Dimension 4. Gear tier 15. And if every character you bring up to tier 13 or 14 is taking away from your ability to bring characters up to tier 15, it's a problem. The same gear for tier 13 specifically should not be used for tier 15. Or else tier 13 should use very little of it. That way. So that's kind of frustrating. I think it's somewhere between 2 and 4. Sorry, I'll bring this over. And I gotta fight this pretty fast. So let me make this larger. And sorry, I'm not fitting it right to my screen, guys. I got 2 minutes and change. Okay, so 25. Okay, 25, this thing flips. I got 2 minutes to win the fight. So that's plenty enough time. I can slow down a little bit. I still don't want to waste too long. I try to get Ebony Maw out of the fight. Got pretty close, but not quite. All right, Ebony's gone. Sweet, he resisted it. And I stunned them. Can I get her out? Not quite. Just going basic. They all have defense up, so there wasn't really huge value there until I don't really need it. Down goes Thanos. Okay, he's out. Dang it, I didn't look. All right, so this will do it. It's going to be a snap, or else I do the basic. Dang it. I think they both have animations on them. I'm going to go for the snap. I'm going to go for the snap at 28. I think that's early, but we'll see. So it said 4, but oh, cool! I got 4th. All right, I'll take it. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. All right, let's check offers here, and let me fix the screen, guys. Sorry. So I can get rid of this click capture, go to visor, and fix this for you. Transform, fit the screen. Oh, that didn't work. All right, there we go. And 1 second. So I'll take that. I think Kid took first again. Oh, he didn't. Where's Kid? Oh, Kid. Kid 11th? What? Must have been busy. Alright, so I'll use my experience here. Alright, let's do the last of these genes. Up, get over here, looking for the arcane powder. Alright, and then I'm going to do the X-Men thing. Where's she at? Phoenix. Alright, the X gene. It's kind of weird, it won't let me select, you think? Yeah. Is it frozen? What's going on? It's weird, it won't let me click off of it. It's stuck on Superior Phoenix entity. That's weird. Alright, I'm gonna have to find it the hard way. Alright, so there it is. There's 30 of it. Alright, and I can't remember if I farmed Red Skull today. Okay, I did. I need more phosphates. I can't remember if I need phosphates or not, honestly. I don't know if I need those either. What do I need? So I need isomers. Isomers. Okay, where he uses isomers. Isomers. And I don't think I saw any. What the hell? Where's the isomers? Okay, isomers are hiding. It's not in Doom. How about Mystic? There's no orange here. It's not there. Cosmic? Nope. Nope. Nexus? Okay, there are some in Nexus. Were there none in Cosmic? No. But Nexus does. Okay, I think Heroes might... Yeah, Heroes has it as well. Okay, there's the isomers. It's kind of weird. Okay, got one. It all adds up, baby. Need a ton of those. Alright, I'll do my raids while I'm here. Cosmic. Just gotta throw a bow out there. Maybe those Guardians is really fun. Alright, done with that one. On to U7. Gotta heal Ebony on this one. Daredevil, he's still dodging. Oh, you can. Another dodge. Thank you. Let's be young. Let's be young. Alright, still the ult out. Boom. He dodged again. That dodgy little jerk. Let's try to strip the defense up. Just gonna kill Daredevil. He's pissing me off. Oh, hang in there. Hang in there. I should have actually killed him. That was dumb of me. Let's see if I can beat Carnage at least. Nope. Gotta use the ult there to refresh. Trying to get rid of Punisher. Can I take this? Can I take this? Oh, good girl. Good girl. Gonna try to start working on Luke Cage and the Iron Fist. And dang it, I really want to get Ebony's defense up first, but that wasn't working. Alright, oh, dang, that was a nice crit. Gonna try to get him out of the fight too. I think Cap's gonna throw a defense up here in a second. I'm not getting any energy going to Ebony this fight, which is so strange. It's not going over to him for his abilities. Alright, he's out. This isn't going well either. He barely even got any regen there. I gotta try to get in this fight because it's not going my way. Alright, that's it. But I'll have to heal out there. That wasn't a clean fight. I couldn't get Ebony's defensive ability to throw out. It wasn't available when I needed to. Alright, alright, and I'll make a run through this to get these rewards. I think I'm going to call it a night, guys. I just want to hang out. little bit after this. Kind of run through, kind of try to play something that's still up and running. This is fun auto. But I'll try to find another game. Kind of for 2021, but I think we're due for some sort of update of content, and I hope it's more than just saying, "Hey, here's this PvP Battle Pass mode." I hope there's some kind of roadmap for what's beyond and will be coming to the game. That's my big hope for 2021. Yeah. I wonder if that scroll has a name in the comics. Actually, I have no idea. Might be a chipmunk, I don't know. Cool. Denver seemed much out of the money.